2 people were killed as well as the gunman.
When I first heard about the Martin Place siege, I was pretty upset.
I was totally stunned.
One of the most difficult 36 hours in our history.
The level of anxiety was a heck of a lot higher. I just went into professional mode and, into normal Red Cross mode.
I feel proud of the work of the Red Cross because of the impact we are making in people's lives.
Once a disaster happens, it's never over when the fire ends or the floodwaters go down. That's not the end at all. That might be the end of the response part of it, but recovery is a really long-term and complex journey for a lot of people.
So I was sent in as a team leader with a very small team to go to Kono. When we arrived, there was the Kono General Hospital was in a completely dysfunctional. The hospital had no cleaners, so it was filthy. It basically had no water supply. It had Ebola patients mixed up with general patients. So our first priority was to try and sort that out, which we did over a period of days.
Red Cross in Liberia were doing all of the safe and dignified burials in Monrovia, and they had 15 teams working day after day as one piece of the response.
The Red Cross, I say bravo to them, because if not for the Red Cross, maybe some of us, we have not been alive for now.
I've come here to see this devastated place. It's completely destroyed. About 60 houses completely destroyed. So the community here has really lost everything.
Bombarded with news stories on refugees, but feel like there's nothing you can do?
What we did was collaborate with the team from Go Back to produce an education package, which is for Australian high school students.
Red Cross has been so good, helpful to me, and that's where I became a volunteer. Still today, still going.
16 young people from 3 remote communities. Brought together by Australian Red Cross, they find common goals at Udialla Springs on the banks of the Fitzroy River.
Projects like this are giving communities like Oralan in Timor-Leste clean drinking water for the first time close to their communities.
We need your support to continue our valuable work at home and further afield.
Whether it's helping people cope after a disaster, providing safe drinking water for a remote village,
or a daily phone call to an older person who lives alone.
Knowing that call from Telecross is coming, my mind is at ease.
Life can be tough sometimes. We're not always kicking goals. Red Cross has your back.
He said, "Are you living at Rough?" And I said, "Yeah, I am." And I started crying and he goes, "Look, come in to Red Cross Night Cafe and we'll have a talk."
Red Cross is needed and is there when it's needed and where it's needed.